Hey, what's up there, everybody? This is Thavius Beck. In the following course, I'd like to talk to you about using modulation in Ableton Live. We have a number of Max for Live devices that allow us to modulate many different parameters in many different places within this DAW. We're going to explore some of these different modulation devices and find some good ways to take advantage of them to add more character and movement to our sounds. Before we do that, though, let's actually discuss what modulation is. Right now, I have a MIDI track here with the analog instrument. The analog instrument is a synthesizer. It uses subtractive synthesis, but that's really beyond the scope of what we're going to talk about right now. What I want to point out is that within this instrument, there is a modulation source, something that can change other things, change other parameters. And this particular modulator is an LFO. LFO stands for low frequency oscillator. And ultimately what this means is that this LFO will generate a certain waveform, and this waveform will cycle a certain number of times per second. We don't hear anything coming from this LFO. It's not meant to be audible. This is meant to modulate or change something else. We can assign this LFO to different parameters, to different destinations within the instrument, and those destinations will follow the shape of this waveform. So having this LFO is great, but again, it's a bit limited. There's only a handful of destinations that we can reach. What if we want to modulate something that this LFO can't access? Maybe we want to modulate the amount of vibrato or the unison detuning. If that's the case, we have to use an external modulator, and thankfully, we have a lot of those at our disposal. So let's explore some of those now.